Hey guys, Creativity Timothy here, the PokeAlarm admin. Today I'm going to show you how to set up RocketMap if you're already provided the files, which I will provide. First of all, I just want to say thank you for offering to run the feed. So first off, we're going to start off with installing these requirements. I have to write all these instructions out because there's just so many. I can't remember all of them. So just go to the RocketMap wiki. I will provide this link in the description. First of all, you're gonna go to Windows prerequisites. Windows prerequisites, it will take you right here, and then first you're gonna install Git. This one's pretty easy to install. All you need to do is just press download and then press next, and finish. So I'm just gonna skip that. The Python which you want to install next is a little bit harder, so I'm actually going to walk you guys through that. So so let's download this one right here. I already downloaded it, so I'm gonna click on it here. I did just uninstall it just so I can show you guys how to do it. So press next right here, and then just wait for it to start up. Okay, so here you're gonna press next, and then I think I already have the folders, but I did uninstall it, so you just press next here. This is the very important part. So you want to scroll down when it says customized Python. Check this, and then check entire feature will be installed on the local hard drive. Otherwise, you won't be able to run any Python commands from the command line, which RocketMap does. So you just want to click entire feature will be installed, and then press next. Okay, let's just wait for it to finish. I don't think it'll take very long. While we're at it, next thing we're gonna do is install Microsoft Visual C++ compiler for Python. Let's see how far this goes. Okay, this one's also pretty easy to install. All you have to do is just press next, and then you're done. For some reason, it's not loading right now. Maybe because I'm installing this. Okay, there we go. So just press yes, and then it'll start installing. Pretty sure this works on all versions of Windows. You could probably do the same thing with Linux. Just download all the Linux versions instead. Okay, so C++ compiler, you just want to click download right there. I already have it downloaded, so I'll show you guys how to install it. Actually, just press next, and then you're finished. So let me just wait for this to finish. Let's see what my next step is. So the next step after installing this is you want to git clone, which is basically copy the files from GitHub and download the new copy of RocketMap, because the RocketMap files that I will have sent you by zip, they're kind of old. So when Niantic cracks a new API or when Niantic pushes out a new API and then other people crack it, RocketMap needs to update. So So okay, we're done with Python installation. We're gonna go ahead and run git clone right now. So first you want to go to the folder, just any folder, not inside the actual RocketMap folder. These are the zip files that I will send you, and I already extracted them out, but you just simply press on it and then drag it out to extract it. I think Windows has WinZip installed by default, but if not, just download 7-zip or WinRAR. Okay, so we're just gonna use the git clone command right here. So go to the folder, go up folder back from where you want to clone the folder into. hold shift and right click and then click open command window here. So in this window you're gonna type what it says right here on the wiki, git clone, and then the link to where RocketMap is, rocketmap.git, and then I think I uninstalled Git, so that's why. Okay, one second, let me just install it. Yeah, I think I uninstalled Git as well while I'm trying to show you guys stuff, so just install it. Should be pretty easy. Just press next a bunch of times. Let's see what we got here. Git. Nah, that's not the wrong one. Awesome. So just gonna press finish. I think if we just restart, so go back to where you are, right click on the folder and then click open command window here. It should work just fine. Git clone. Let's see what the command is again. I don't remember it all the time. Okay. Okay, there we go. So basically we're just gonna clone this. It's gonna show up in the folder right here. Yes, so this is the folder that it clones into. It just says RocketMap, doesn't say anything else after that. This is basically the files that I will send you. Okay, it looks like it's done. So now what you want to do is go into the RocketMap folder, and then basically you just want to copy everything inside here and then just paste it into the RocketMap folder that I sent you. This will basically update all the RocketMap stuff without actually changing the configs and stuff, because I actually put the config outside, so it won't override it. So just replace the files in the destination, and we're good with that. Now what you want to do is you want to install the requirements next. Yeah, so you want to right click on the folder that I sent you, which is basically the already done folder basically. Then in here you're gonna type pip install r, which is the flag, and then requirements.txt. Okay, so just wait for that. It's just gonna say a bunch of lines here. You can safely ignore it, all of them. Okay, it seems like we're good. Oopsies, what did I do? Okay, we're good. So we're just gonna close that. Now we're gonna have to install Node. I'm not sure what this actually does, but it says to build the front assets. So just scroll down on the RocketMap wiki until you see this. When you open this up right here, it'll take you to the Node page, and then you just want to download the MSI, which is right here, 64-bit. Yeah, always download the MSI because for all the other stuff, because it's a lot easier. You don't have to like unzip it and stuff. So go to Node and then just start installing it. Should be pretty easy. There aren't any special steps you have to do for Node. You just press next, next, and next. So I'm just gonna skip this. Okay, so once we got that done, we're gonna use these commands right here to install it. Install Node onto RocketMap. So just right click shift right click again, open command window here, and then do npm install. By the way, if you guys have any questions, just message me. I'm gonna try to respond as soon as possible. I'll always try to find out, even if it's a problem that's not mentioned in this video. Just message me. I'll find out. I'll go on the Discord and ask the devs or something. Okay, so it looks like stuff is working. I like green text. So after that, you just want to do npm run build. You don't actually have to do this all the time, but just do it just in case. Everything in case. Because if you do one thing wrong out of the 9 steps, something's going to go wrong and you won't know how to fix it. So it's better to just do everything just in case. Okay, so now we can close this. Now we're just going to install Maria database. This is required because RocketMap needs a database server to run on, and the problem with that is when it runs on SQLite, that can only scan up to 2,000 meters, but since these RocketMap scanners scan more than that, the ones I have, we're going to have to install a bigger database, so we'll have to use a separate program. So go to using a MySQL server. I'm going to provide this link also in the description, or you can just go to RocketMap Wiki and then press this using a MySQL server here. So you want to go to MariaDB database, download, and it should, I can close this. I'm gonna also close this. So you want to download the stable version. I mean, you can download the development, but it's always better to just do this stable. So you want to click download. Then you're gonna be presented with like 10 different options. You'll want to download the MSI. Since this is a 64-bit computer I'm running on, I'm gonna download that. It might ask to like fill in information. Just press skip. No, please take me to the download instead. So yeah, and then you just save that and then install it. I'm going to install it right here so I can show you guys how to install it. It's not that hard. So first you're gonna press next here, accept the terms of service or license agreement, same thing. Just press next here. You don't need the debug symbols. Yeah, this, I already have like some files in it, so yes. Yeah, let me go to the folder real quick and delete it so that I can install it again. So it's going to be located in wherever you installed it. For 64-bit, it's going to be in program files, and for 32-bit, it's going to be in the x86 one. So yeah, let me just go here and delete it. Yeah, so I'm just going to delete it. Okay. Yeah, fresh new start, so you guys can feel comfortable that I don't have every single ORI installed. So we're going to press next here. When it says modify password for database user root, if you want to be like extra security wise or anything, you can put a password. But I mean, if you're the only one using the computer, doesn't matter. You can uncheck this because it's kind of annoying to enter a password every time you log on to the thing. So just uncheck that. Press next. You can leave this the same. I think this is automatic. You just leave that as is. Press next, install. So this is gonna take maybe a minute or two. So yeah, let's just see. So after this installs, you're going to have to modify the config because by default it doesn't let you have too many connections, which is basically when RocketMap connects to Maria database to collect data and stuff. So I'm gonna show you how to modify the config. So it has the settings that give you unlimited connections. It won't slow down your computer or anything. So just waiting for this. So all the files I'm gonna be sending you, I should have put this at the beginning of the video. Okay, let's push next here. I should have put this at the beginning of the video, but basically to download from Google Drive, you just want to right click and then download wherever the file is. So this is the config right here for Maria database. You can just download that. I'm gonna provide that. I'm gonna provide everything in the description. Let's see how far this has installed. Okay, it's almost done. So when you download this, just put it somewhere, maybe right here or something. When you open this up, when you open this up, you're gonna see a bunch of options like this. I've set the max connections or max user connections to 99999 because yeah, we don't want to have any problems. Yeah, so you just either copy this and paste into the config, or you can just copy the entire config into there. So I'm just waiting for this to finish. I find it easier just to copy the entire config and replace the config than to go to Notepad. And by the way, if you ever, I would just recommend installing Notepad++ if you haven't already, because makes editing all these files, if you ever need to, so much easier. But we're not gonna actually do that in this video because I already set up the config, and so you don't have to modify anything. Okay, so now that we finished, we're gonna copy this file right here. I just use Control-C, it's a lot easier and faster. Go to Maria database. You should show up right here. If not, just refresh it. Go to data, and then you should see this here. Just paste the modified config that I sent, and you should be good. I think we're almost done. So next, you just want to run the Maria database command so that it actually starts the Maria database and sets up the database for RocketMap. So go to the RocketMap wiki on the using a MySQL server. You just want to run these commands. I'm just gonna paste them because it's a little easier for me. Only do one line at a time. Don't copy all of this and then paste it, because it doesn't work like that. So go to Maria database silent. I think it's I think you can just search it up on Windows, but if not, let me just see where it actually is located real quick. So if you can't search it up, then you can, yes. So actually you do have to search it up in the Windows search bar. So now you just want to skip the password because you don't need to do that. If you put no password, create database, RocketMap. By the way, to paste, the correct way to paste is to right click on the top, press edit, and then press paste. For me, it just pastes automatically. I'm not sure how, but yeah, so just press enter after that. Next, you're gonna copy this, go here, paste it again. Seems like on Windows 10, when you right click on the command prompt, it automatically pastes it, so you don't have to right click and paste. So yeah, it should just say 0 or 1 row affected. Either is fine. And then exit, you can just exit. You can just close this instead, but might as well press exit. Okay, so I think we're almost done. We just need to, let me just check real quick. Yeah, so you don't need to edit the config. I just put this here like in case you like, if we need to like run a different area or something, and if we need to replace the hash keys, which which are basically keys from Bossland, which is the Pokemon Go API cracker, and this is so that you can't have like unlimited their API, but you can buy them and stuff, so that you won't get captchas when you run a Pokemon Go server. And I'm gonna send you all of this updated hash keys whenever they expire, so don't worry. Okay, now I think we're just gonna set up PokeAlarm now. It's so much easier. So once you set up RocketMap PokeAlarm, it's just a breeze. So basically what you want to do is just download the PokeAlarm folder I have given you. We don't really need to update PokeAlarms unlike RocketMap, because it's basically a notification thing that is connected to RocketMap, but it doesn't actually use any APIs or anything, so you don't have to update it. I'll tell you if you need to update it or not. So once you have the PokeAlarm folder, you just want to right click on that, open the command window here, and then again it's shift right click, and then do pip install r requirements.txt, just like we did with RocketMap, and it should install everything you need to run it. Alright, so I think we're good. So basically, if you want to start up PokeAlarm, you just go here, press start PokeAlarm.py, which is really easy. You just start it, and it'll basically show up saying it as initialized. This is why you see PokeAlarm has initialized message on Twitter all the time. This is basically what's going behind the scenes. Okay, so after that is done, you can run the actual scanner. So actually I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, so open command window here, shift right click, then do this command right here, python run server.py cf, which stands for config, and then config.ini, press enter. So when there's a successful feed, you should see two command windows running on your computer. They shouldn't send you any error messages. RocketMap might send an error message saying it can't connect or something. That's only because PokeAlarm is not running, so you want to have both of them running at the same time. What's going on here? Oh, I missed a step. So after the Maria database, you actually have to restart it. So because the config, even after you update it, it won't use the new config that I gave you, the my.ini, until you restart the service. So you want to go here, search, and then services. You can also press run and then click services. So so you're gonna start up services. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go down to Maria database, or MySQL, that's what it's called, right here. So you just want to stop the service. You can actually restart your computer as well. This will restart the service, but I don't like restarting my computer. It takes forever. But if you have to because you can't find services, you can just do that. So you just press stop and then start again, and then just close that. Okay, let's finally get the feed running. So right click while holding shift, open this up and type python run server.py config.ini. It should start successfully doing it. It won't get the too many connections error. The reason why I got that is because it used the old config, which put like a very small limit on the amount of connections. So yeah. So yeah, just press start PokeAlarm on here. that's for PokeAlarm. And then for RocketMap, again, just shift right click, open command window here, Python run server.py. I'm gonna paste a couple important commands in the description, so you can just basically copy and paste them. So here, RocketMap is logged into accounts. Don't worry about the map parse failed. It happens normally. Maybe when your connection isn't 100% stable, the scanner will still find everything just fine. So yeah, okay. So we have everything here. Yeah. So if it says found a new spawn point, it's still scanning spawn points so that when the account comes to that area, it will know exactly the exact despawn time on that Pokemon. So here I'm getting a lot of captchas. It says like unable to check captcha, check challenge. You don't actually have to worry about that. That's only because my IP is flagged. You don't have to worry about your IP being flagged because I ran 1,100 accounts moving around and stuff. So obviously Niantic can detect that pretty easily. But the Pokemon Long Beach and Monterey Park and Santa Monica feed, it's the same person that runs all three. I think they only ran about 300 accounts, judging by the area they're scanning, and they never had any problems with captchas as far as I know. So as long as you're not running 1,100 accounts, like one feed is only like 100 accounts. So yeah. Anyways, everything's looking good here. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you actually like stuck with me, so thank you so much for sticking with me in this entire video. I know this video is like 28 minutes long, almost 30 minutes here. Yeah, it's quite a challenge to get it, but once you get it working, it can only go uphill from there. Yeah, so thanks guys for watching and running the feed. If you have any questions, just ask me, and I'm gonna try to respond as soon as possible. I always try to check my notifications. And yeah, so also if you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, it would be really helpful, because one reason I wanted to run the feed was because I don't have any other way of reaching out to a ton of people. The thing is YouTube doesn't allow a link to your channel until you have like 100 or 500 subscribers. I don't remember. So it's really hard at the beginning, but once you have at least 100 or 500, it's a lot easier. So that's why I wanted to like reach out on Twitter. Hopefully guys can help me and stuff. And yeah, all the donations are going to be used to buy the hash keys required. I don't profit from this, other than feeling great that I'm helping people have fun in Pokemon Go, and some people come to my YouTube channel. It makes me feel a lot more motivated in life in general too, not just like Pokemon Go or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.